Unraveling Confusion. Understanding that's confusing in English. Hello and welcome to our English language learning channel. Today, we're going to explore a phrase you might hear often in English conversations. That's confusing. This phrase is commonly used, but it can be tricky to understand exactly what it means and how to use it correctly. So, let's dive in and demystify this expression together. That's confusing is a phrase used to express that something is difficult to understand or comprehend. It can refer to a wide range of situations, from complex instructions to a puzzling story. Importantly, it's a way of expressing a personal feeling of confusion about a particular situation or piece of information. It's not just about saying something is complicated. It's about saying that it's hard for you to understand. To better understand this phrase, let's look at some examples. 1. After a complex explanation, the professor's lecture on quantum physics was really interesting, but honestly, that's confusing. 2. During a conversation, he said he would come but then didn't show up without explaining why. That's confusing, isn't it? 3. When reading or listening, I tried reading that scientific article you sent me, but that's confusing. Can you explain it to me? In each case, the speaker is expressing that they are finding something difficult to grasp or make sense of. When you use "that's confusing" in conversation, it's usually a signal that you need more information or clarification. It's a polite way of saying you don't understand something and can invite the other person to explain further. Remember, admitting that you find something confusing is perfectly okay. It's a natural part of learning and communicating, especially in a new language. In some cultures, directly stating that something is confusing might be seen as rude or critical. However, in many English-speaking contexts, it's considered a straightforward and honest way to communicate a lack of understanding. It's important to be aware of the tone you use when saying, "That's confusing." A friendly and inquisitive tone can help ensure that your message is received well. I hope this video helps clear up any confusion about the phrase, "That's confusing." Remember, learning a language is all about understanding not just the words, but how they're used in real life. Keep practicing, and don't hesitate to use this phrase when you encounter something that puzzles you. Until next time, happy learning!